right, there we go. Well, we're going without the headset today, so it won't sound as good as it normally does, but a couple things. One is my congratulations to the Migo Like Facebook room. You topped 600 people. Congratulations, 600 members. That's fantastic. We did a video about it yesterday, and although I'm not there to post and celebrate right now, as I've got a lot of stuff going on, some pretty important stuff at home. Congratulations to you guys, all these you guys that were in there and commented and I replied to yesterday and last night, today. We're going to be reaching out to you so we can make sure we get you guys out some free stuff. That's right, free stuff. Okay. Anyway, so today I'm going to, I'm sorry if the quality of the sound probably is as good as it normally is, but I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I picked up today and over the last couple weeks, actually. Some really cool stuff. Let me start off with some vintage stuff. I have this thing for vintage 12-inch GI Joe figures. They're fantastic, and I like some of the companion things that come with them, such as some of the octopus and the squid and some of these other pieces. But I also really love these. These are actually cool. Somehow, I went from having none to, well, there's two here now, and there's two more on the way. I just found the deals so good. I actually have another one that I think I'm getting. So they will be standing up, just tons of these mummies. Now, they are the sarcophagus. They do come with, each one of them also comes with the mummy inside. For you guys, remember when you were kids, GI Joe, this mummy isn't such a big deal. There's a plastic peg on the back to hold them in. There's a hole, as you can see. What is up, Sanchez? The Sanchez, the Sancharoni, Sancho Mahini, Sancharuski, Sancharoski, Sanchowski, Sanchaloni, the Sanchaloni. And this piece on the bottom, there's a little hole when you slide that in that actually clips into there. So that's pretty cool. So I'm very excited for that. Oh, let's put a little captions on there. There we go. All right, we'll put that up there. We'll leave that up there. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, love these figures. Love the old GI Joe stuff. I don't have much at all. Guys actually like Brian Sanchez have quite a bit of GI Joe stuff and some good stuff. But I figured I'd start with these. I think I bought a Joe yesterday. I do have a classic Joe over there that Max Overnighter picked up for me at I think an antique mall. Where the hell is he? Should we show him? Well, anyway. So these are about the sarcophagus is about 8 inches, if you will. Mummy inside is probably about 7. And there's normally gems in there, but they're very cool. They're quite detailed. They have all these kind of crazy hieroglyphics and stuff on the front. I'm excited. I'll have two more in a little bit, so they will just basically become standing on a shelf. We will call them mummies on a shelf. Okay? All right, let's go on to the next thing. So there's a big box over there I forgot to bring. All right. I guess we'll just start piecemealing through stuff. So it was also out, and today, and I was at Target, of all places. I was like, come on, man, let's go. And then to my door, I don't really feel like going, but I went. I'm glad I did. So I was really tired today, but I was able to pick up the retro collection. I know it's Bo-Katan. I know it's not like everybody's favorite figure, but take a look at the price on there. It's from Target. That's right, $2.99. Clearance down from $10 to $3. How can you say no? Even though it's not really a classic Star Wars figure, and although Bo-Katan was probably not even an inkling in somebody's imagination back in the 70s when they were bringing Star Wars to life and developing it. They did a good job with this kind of classic retro card. I think, Sanchez, you have some of these, I think. The Big Lebowski. Bo-Katan's okay. They make a better version of her. It's actually more 3D. It's more defined, and the helmet actually comes off. But this is supposed to look like the old classic Star Wars figures from back in the day, the 70s and 80s. And frankly, I'm okay with that. While I take this clearance sticker off gently. Probably should have left it just for purposes of people seeing the future and go, wow, $3. I mean, I don't know much Star Wars figures back when we were kids, but I don't know, $3 about the right price. Probably more like 4 or 5. I don't remember. So we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of some of the stickers. So very excited to pick up this Bo-Katan figure. It's a It's nice. It's got a cool thing on it. What I just realized now that I did not realize before, I just learned, I guess, is that this card, this is just a big sticker on here. So I wonder if we could, do I want to peel that off? I guess you could peel it off and see the artwork underneath. We're not going to do that. We'll probably just leave her carded because she's cool and for $3. Can't go wrong with that. All right, moving along. What's next? Well, while we're on vintage, pick this little beauty up, and I showed this to Brian Sanchez off camera before, and I'd like to bring him to light, and I'm looking for the other parts that come with him. Okay, I don't know. Oh, is it in there? Maybe it's in there. Back. Yeah, it's in there. Okay, so I got this off eBay, and I was really excited. He's not my first Big Jim figure. He's actually my second. The first one was Dr. Steele that Danny Gates had sent me all the way from the land of Oz, Australia. G'day, fella. Get yourself a little Dr. Steele, will you? So, but he's in very good condition. He's a nice Big Jim figure. The outfit, the seller said, it was on a card. The card was ruined. So he took it off the card, and we have this really nice example. He's got his fishing waders on. And if you take a look, he comes with his fishing pole, as you can see. And it definitely is off the card because the hooks are still attached to the little trees. You pop those off. Obviously, they go on the end of the line. And what's really cool I like about this is you have this kind of vinyl heat-sealed fish. Not too good on fish identification. I'm going to go with it's probably a bass. I don't know. Perhaps a striped bass. I don't know. But when you look at the size comparison, that's a hell of a fish right there. I don't eat fish, but that's some good eating, I think. Now, what was really cool when I opened it, the seller also included the same outfit, another one. There's, you can see the overalls, coveralls, if you will. But it's green, same outfit, just green shirt. And it did only have one shoe, but that's okay because I have the complete one, so I thought that was really cool. So big thanks to that seller. We're going to get Big Jim on the shelf. I'm starting to get the Big Jim itch. Yeah, talking to the guys about Big Jim, trying to get some stuff. There's a lot of really good Big Jim collectors out there. Dan Gates, Sanchez, Samillo. I think everybody else has Big Jim. But yeah, very, very excited. So that's another cool, nice little vintage. That is a vintage piece. All right, let's keep going on the vintage track. You know what I forgot? My Starpod Log, Starpod Trek pin. And if you guys didn't check out the podcast that we did on the old Hulk TV show with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno, you need to check it out. Starpod Log. And he's on podcast. It's great. It has a whole bunch of people talking about different things. And that one has it's got Max Overnighter, Dr. Durant, or Rich Hurley, and myself talking about that. And then we have a few more that are coming up, so I'll let you guys know when they come in. So let's keep going vintage for a minute. I went to a comic book shop not too far from my house and said, I don't know much about comics, but I like this old style artwork. I think somebody said this is a golden age era, whatever it was. But I love this. And whatever they had of these, I picked up. This is Kazar. And they're all 20, 25 cents, whatever. But I love the artwork. Lord of the Hidden Joke. Never even heard of the guy. Started reading them. They're really cool comics. I'm not collecting them for money. I know some of you guys do that. I'm just getting them because they're cool. I like to read them. Rich Hurley had sent me some comics. Brian Sanchez has sent me some comics as well. Let's give you guys a little idea what we got here. So there's a couple more and so on. And I just bought what they had. They weren't very expensive. They were just a couple bucks each. And definitely, I'm happy I did because I think they were well worth the investment. They're very, very, very cool. All right. Also, I'll run that. I picked up these guys. And these are all John Carter, Warlord of Mars. These are all 40, 35, 35, 35, 35. Tons and tons of, there's a 50 somewhere there, but Warlord of Mars. Same thing. I just like the artwork. I love when they combine this Tarzan sci-fi with prehistoric dinosaurs and shit like that. It's really cool. I think that's really cool. So I'm very excited about that. Thanks to the guys who helped me identify this stuff and whether I got ripped off or not. They said I did okay. All right. What else do we have? Well, Pick these up today. One I'm sending to Max Overnighter, who's a huge Batman fan. This is the Batman Batmobile on a blue Hot Wheels card. I have it on the black card, if I remember correctly, where it looks with the Batman style from the movie. But this was, I think it's the same card, to be honest. It might be painted gray instead of black. But yeah, I had to pick that up. I had two of them, so one goes to Max Overnighter. Max is a huge Batman fan. We'll be sending that. And then Max is killing me telling this. I found this one, Max, also. I looked through 400 cars. I can only find one. This is the blue classic Batmobile. So, Max, I'll keep looking. I will find you one. I'll get that out to you. That's pretty cool. Then I found these. I have a bunch of Hot Wheels Batmobiles from all kinds of years, last 20 years. But I found these. I thought they were kind of cool. They're the same Batmobile. Sending one to Max also. But they've got some additional stripes on the Batmobile and stuff. You can kind of see the red along the sides there. It's kind of neat. Again, Batman. Very, very cool. All right, what else do we get? My wife picked me up some Jurassic Park, and they're over there. I don't want to take them off because I already mounted them, but she bought me some Hot Wheels Jurassic Park cars she found at a local grocery store pretty cheap. She was kind enough to just pick them up and give them to me. So, all right, now I got two. Now I got to find the other four. So I was able to find two more today. I remember when they all came out, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get them. They're dinosaur cars, whatever. They're cars, the cars with like dinosaur stuff on them. But now I look at them, they're actually really cool. Matchbox also did cars for Jurassic World, but the Matchbox cars are actual. The cars are not in the shape of a dinosaur or anything. It's like the cars from the movies, like a armored car or armored truck, whatever, with a cage on it. But this one is actually, this is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And if you take it's got cool artwork on it. If you take a look, it looks like a T-Rex on the front, even with the teeth. I know it's kind of hard to see in these. It's actually quite cool. And the other one that I picked up today was the Gigantosaurus, if you will. Again, really good artwork on there. They did a nice job getting it right out of there, and so on. And then I have the Velociraptor Blue and the Velociraptor Beta. The Beta is like a little smaller car. All right, what else? We also found this, which Gilbert Rodriguez had sent me one already, but I found another one in case anybody was looking. And this is the Star Trek USS Enterprise. I thought that was pretty cool. Very excited for that. All right. Let me show you the big dinosaur because I left it over there. Give me a second. I'll get it back. I'll show you the big dinosaur and what it costs. So, a lot of you guys have seen Johnny Shedrick does some really good videos on these Jurassic World or Jurassic Park dinosaurs. He gets the big ones, and I have to say he got me hooked. I bought the Gigantosaurus, which the box is about 2.5 feet long. When you put them together, he's like 3.5, 4 feet long. I've got the Diplodocus, the really tall one, the Apatosaurus. I have the Giganosaurus. What's the other one? Oh, the Indominus Rex or something, which is another giant dinosaur. And they're very cool. I haven't taken them out of the box. They're very cool. But I also picked this up today. This is the Mosasaurus. And I've seen this for quite some time. Johnny has both. They made one, and then they made this one. This is the second edition. And the second edition, what they're touting is that it's made from 454 grams or 1 pound of ocean-bound plastic. So they took that plastic, they recycled it, they made it into a toy. The coloring may be different from the original one. I'm not sure. This is $35 normally. I got it for $20. So what I'm telling you guys is Target's having a sale on all these Jurassic World things. That friggin' Giganosaurus that I paid like $60 for, I think is $45 or $42. It's like 20, or maybe it's less, like $20 off. So if you want to get the big dinosaurs, it's cool. I'll show you one of them. I know Johnny's on videos. Let me just show this real quick because you might be interested in these. They're very, very neat. And of course, they all went down. They all went down in price after I bought them. So, yep. Okay, let me put you down for a minute. Things get heavy, man. I'll tell you that. Holy shit. Let's put this down for a second. So, this one I picked up a couple of weeks ago. The Therizinosaurus, which was in the Jurassic World movie. It's a really cool figure. It talks. What the hell is it? I think you can sway side to side. to do with the tail. I mean, it's a little hard because it's stuck in here, so it's not gonna really do for me there. But it pretty much, there we go. There's the tail. So they do all kinds of cool shit. Then you can scan it with your phone. If you're a kid, you can do some cool stuff. But the ones that are really cool, these giant mugs. This is a Giganosaurus, as you can see. Now, they show them with this kid. This kid's probably only 2 feet tall, but in all seriousness, look at the size of that. He's actually 39 plus inches. So yeah, he's about 3.5 feet long. When you put them all together, his tail and stuff is there. His mouth opens and all kinds of stuff. It's very cool. But they also made the Indominus Rex. They made so many different ones, and they're great. They're huge, and they're really, really cool. If you like that kind of shit, it's really cool. I don't collect a ton of dinosaur stuff, but I do have some old vintage marked plastic dinosaurs, and these go into the collection. Just make it a lot of fun. All right, where are we? 17 minutes in. All right, let's talk about the McFarlane Page Puncher. So I got the heads up in the Mego Like group from Terry Jackson. Thank you, Terry, for throwing the heads up on the Page Punchers coming out. And so, wow, this is kind of cool. It's a comic book and an action figure in one. I thought the original price on them was $12 to $15. Maybe I was mistaken. But I went to Target today. They were almost cleaned out. They had 2 Superman, and I'm probably going to go back and get the other one. They had 2 Superman figures and comics. They had 1 Flash, and then they had probably like 4 or 5 Black Adams. So I'm not really DC. I really kind of like Batman, Superman kind of thing. I don't do too much of the other characters. I don't follow them too closely, but I thought it was quite cool. It actually comes in. It's a resealable clamshell. They put tape on the side, obviously, so people aren't opening them in the store and doing what they want. Little clear tape, but it also comes with this action figure. Now, the action figure, I believe it is posable to a point. Looks like it's a 4-point action figure. We're gonna find out because I'm taking the tape off. Johnny, don't have a heart attack. It's a resealable clamshell. That's right, resealable clamshell. So, get rid of that. Open this up on the side. Like I said, I'll probably buy one more. Like I said, they were only $10. I don't remember if that was the actual price or they're on discount. But Target had a ton of stuff that was actually going on discount, and it was actually quite cool to go in and see so much stuff knocked down. I mean, they knocked down some stuff pretty hard. They were very full on Hot Wheels cars. I know Max Overnighter and I talked a bit about in the past about Hot Wheels cars, how hard they're to come by. Like, people just aren't stocking them, or they weren't coming on the ships. Well, they've been showing up. Grocery stores by me have them. This is really locked up. Grocery stores by me have them, quite a few. Target just got a ton, and it's so many that like an overflow, just a bin full of them. Besides the ones on the peg, just poured in. Tons of them. They're doing lots of cool stuff in the Hot Wheels world. You know, when I was a kid, Matchbox was the thing. Hot Wheels wasn't really much of an option till later. And where I lived, they didn't sell Hot Wheels overseas. They sold Matchbox, sort of British company at the time. And yeah, it's the same guys that do Fighting Furies. You are correct. If you said that, you win. It's gonna open. Oh my gosh, just cut this shit open. So try and take the sticker off. Anyway, so they were cool, but Matchbox doesn't make any of those. They don't really make any of those crazy cars with characters or anything like that. They're usually just making regular kind of cars to look at for what's kind of real. Okay, so if this will open, yes. All right, we're gonna very, very gently. It's still taped at the bottom. So here's our DC Universe Rebirth Superman comic. I don't know. I guess you can buy this. It's a comic book. It's pretty cool. What I'm interested in from McFarlane is this little action figure. Now, he's smaller than I thought. I thought they're going to be 5 inches. And if you take a look, I should just take him right out of the plastic. He's actually quite small. He's probably about 3 inches. It's about a 3-inch figure. His arms move, believe it or not. His legs are supposed to move. I can see their joint. I'm actually afraid to move them. I've heard people have nightmares that when they move their McFarlane stuff, it breaks. But he's got a very nice. His cape is detached. His arms are kind of a. They have like a ball socket joint, so not just up and down. They've got this ball socket joint, if you will. The legs are just forward and backwards, but it's quite a nice figure. They probably should have painted his boots red, or maybe he didn't have red boots. Now I don't know. I don't follow these comics too well, but it also I don't know if they did these in the languages because it has a sticker that says includes English comic book. So I don't know if they also did it in Spanish or French because they have French writing on the back as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, these are $10 for $10. It's a cool little action figure. It's a comic. It's something to put in your collection to talk about. They've got others. Like I said, I'm not too big a fan of DC so much, not because there's anything wrong with them. I just don't really follow stuff. I think the Marvel films have kind of driven me into the Marvel universe, if you will. Disney's done a really good job with them. I think that's what it is. But cool thing, clamshell, resealable. Can't go wrong with that. So, Todd McFarlane, I would give you a thumbs up for that. You did a good job on that. You did a really good job on that. All right, and I think that's pretty much it. So now it's time to go find space for all this crap, find a place to put it, and that's going to be it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are having a great evening, and hope to see you soon. Peace.